Most people think Metallica's Fade to Black is just a sad song. But what if I told you that it was actually built like a psychological battle between life and death, hidden inside the music theory itself? The intro runs at 63 BPM, a classical heartbeat tempo, not metal. And the solo, it secretly uses a scale medieval musicians call the devil in music, specifically the E Phrygian Dominant. And that choice was not an accident. So while James Hetfield sounds like he's collapsing, Kirk Hammett is literally playing resistance into the guitar. And once you hear what's really happening in the structure of this song, you can't unhear it. So timeless. Something about this song has never fully made sense. Because if you isolate what's happening inside Fade to Black, you realize something strange. It doesn't behave like a typical metal track. It doesn't behave like a rock song. It behaves like two opposing forces happening at the same time. But to understand why, we need to go back to a moment where Metallica almost stopped existing. And no, it wasn't because of fame. It was because of loss. In 1984, something happened to Metallica that should have ended the band. Their gear was stolen during tour. Not just instruments, everything that defined the song. And what happened next is what nobody expected. They didn't respond with chaos. They went quiet. And that silence changed everything they would ever create after that. Fade to Black wasn't written like a normal song. It was built from absence. That is why it opens with clean guitars instead of distortion. That is why it moves like a slow emotional collapse instead of aggression. And that is where James Hetfield does something completely unexpected for a metal frontman. He exposes vulnerability. not metaphorically, literally. He's no longer performing power, he's documenting loss.
Things aren't what they used to be. I'm missing one inside of me. Deadly lost, this can't be real. I cannot stand this hell I feel. 18 days is feeling me to the point of agony. Cool darkness taking on, yeah, yeah, I was me, but now he's gone. Yeah.
But here's where everything you think understood breaks. Because the ending of the song doesn't match the beginning. It doesn't fade out gently, it escalates. And this is where Kirk Hammett enters something most listeners miss completely: the E Phrygian Dominant scale. Also known in ancient theory as Diabolus in Musica. Yes, I also speak Latin, that's nothing. But here's the twist: this isn't evil music, it's tension without resolution. It's the sound of something refusing to disappear. So while the lyrics sounds like surrender, the guitar is doing the opposite. It's fighting back.
No one but me can save myself, but it's too late. Now I can think while you're shooting and trying. No, no. Yesterday seems as though it never existed. But death brings me warm. Now I want to say goodbye. 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 Say goodbye. Sing it if you want, Lincoln.
And this creates the real conflict of the song. One part of it is collapsing, the other part refuses to let it die. And that is why this track still hits people decades later. Because it doesn't choose between despair and survival, it holds both at the same time. And here's what I want to ask you: when you listen to Fade to Black, do you hear a goodbye? Or do you hear someone trying not to give up? Tell me in the comments. I want to see how different people interpret it. But before you answer, there is one thing James Hetfield said about this song that changes everything. What makes Fade to Black so powerful is not just the music, it's what it represents in real life. Because years after this song was written, James Hetfield said something that perfectly connects to its meaning.
We're not supposed to talk about suicide, right? Because it's scary. It's really scary. Everyone here has been touched by it one way or another. You all struggle. You all know what we all know what darkness is. And if you are feeling like you need to take your own life, please do not. Please wait. Please talk to somebody. Somebody loves you always. There is someone who will listen to you. And I love you. No matter what. No matter what you've done. You are not alone.
And suddenly, the song stops being just a piece of music. It becomes something bigger. A reminder that even the darkest thoughts don't define who you are. And that sometimes music isn't about escaping pain. It's about surviving it long enough to hear something else. That's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Pod content. Au revoir.